What's going on, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review, and tonight I'm very excited to be taking a look at the brand new Neca Ultimate Chucky figure. Very cool. I've passed on a lot of the other individual Chucky figures. I was kind of waiting for this one because this one, at least, we get like every single movie kind of jammed into one like they usually do with their Ultimate figures. Taking a look at the packaging, it does a good job mimicking what the package looked like in the movie, which they've done with all of their, NECA products. So very cool. You got the good guy, you got the he wants to be your friend. You have an image of the figure behind the window, so it's not actually a figure behind there. But you got the cards, and you got to collect all the good guy accessories. So very cool. Top, you got Chucky, good guys. On the bottom, you got all the people responsible for making this awesome figure. And on the one side, again, you get the continuation of the theme of the actual Chucky box itself in the movie. So very neat. Same thing on this side. Then on the back, you do get a bunch of images of the figure. Very cool. And of course, you got the good guys again. And like the other Ultimates, you have the flat that with the Velcro that opens up. Really cool image of Chucky there. And then there is Chucky behind the clam with all of the accessories that comes with this Ultimate Edition. But that is the packaging. Let's go ahead and crack this open and take a... Okay, and here he is all out of the packaging along with all of the accessories that does come with this Ultimate Chucky figure. NECA really hooked it up. I mean, they gave us pretty much something from every single movie, so that is awesome. Starting off with the accessories, he does come with a bat, and this is done pretty plain, but it does have a nice sculpt on it, so that's cool. And then we get, which I think is really cool, the ruler. And this is done really nice. We actually have some really nice kind of clean, legible paint on it, and you can make out all the numbers and the little good guys. And that is on both sides of the ruler. Then he comes with a bunch of different knives from different movies. I can't remember which ones are from which, but nice sculpt, kind of plain as far as the paint. But you got this one. You got this smaller one. Then you have this really big one here. This one looks really good. I like the handle on this one. You get a little bit of wash in the handle. Then you have this one. Again, nice sculpt. This one has a little bit more like paint deco on it. Kind of cool little like skull and crossbones here. Very cool. Then you do have the Barbers Razor, which I believe was what, Child's Play 2? I think it was, when he killed that barber. But you do have that, so that's really cool. You do have his little pistol, which looks really good. Really nice sculpt and paint on this little gun. Very cool. Then you got the hammer, and this again, pretty plain, but nice sculpt, nice silver paint. And then we do have the Good Guys logo on it, so very cool. Then they give us this option from one of the movies where he, what was his hand, like cut off or something like that, and he shoved the blade up in there and duct taped it up. So that's really neat. They actually gave us this little accessory that you can plug into, his elbow. So that's really neat. And he does come with 3 different pairs of hands, which is just for gripping all of the different accessories. So you do get a grip left and right hand, and then you just have a single grip right hand. And he does hold on to all the accessories. Really, really nice. And then, of course, you can't have Chucky without the box. So they did include this little box. It is folded up in the packaging, but really, really easy to fold together. So you can actually take Chucky, pop him in the box, close it up. And I mean, he is a little bit loose in there, so it's not like, but I mean, once you get him standing in there, it's really, really cool. It's kind of tempting just to display him like this, but with all the different options that we do have with this figure, it'd be nice if they sold individually, like the bodies. That way, you could buy 3 more of these and have, all 4 Chuckies, because he is included with a bunch of different head sculpts. Now, I am utilizing the NECA headstands for this, which I gotta say, it took me a while to find one that would actually fit. And this was the only one that really fit, and I really had to cram this head on there to fit on that ball peg. So that's kind of strange that I couldn't find a adapter that would really work well for this, and this is, you know, Neca products. But I do really recommend these Neca headstands. They're very cool and they do work very well. But let's take a look at all the different head sculpts we get. We get this one head sculpt, which just looks absolutely amazing. I really like the furrow brow on this one. Really nice paint. I love the expression. This is when his hair starts kind of receding. I think this is number 2. But the hair just looks really nice on these. On all of them. They did a really good job on the sculpt and paint on the hair. And the skin tone. Really, really awesome. We even get like a little bit of gold kind of highlights in there. Just looks really good. And then we get this one, which was from, like the Curse of Chucky, I think it was. See, like this doesn't even fit. But I just wanted to, you know, have it on there to make it easier to show you guys. But a really nice job on this one. We get some nice scarring going on. The different hairstyle. But it's done really, really nice all the way around. And then we get this one, which is awesome. Look at that. Half of his face completely ripped off there, and like the detail in that is just crazy. Really, really nice sculpt and paint in there to add that effect to this head sculpt. It's just great. Really, really nice. And again, we get really nice sculpt on the hair. Again, we get that kind of like goldish highlights all throughout it. Great, great job with the sculpting on all of the head sculpts. And then taking a look at the regular kind of good guys, you know, right in the package, you know, your best friend kind of look. And this looks really good too. I think they did a really good job nailing this head sculpt. Again, we get the really, really nice hair sculpt and the shading without. And then we have the rest of his outfit, which looks really good. I mean, it is all plastic. But I think they did a really good job capturing the look. But we do have his undershirt, which is painted really nice. We have his, you know, overalls, which is painted really nice. The paint is a little bit soft on the little, you know, designs that he has all over. But, I mean, it still looks really good. And you have his cuffs down here, which is painted really nice. And his shoes are painted nice, nice sculpt. He does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. But yeah, just really, really cool. So you can pretty much recreate a scene from every single movie with this one figure. I just really wish that, you know, we could somehow, hopefully maybe they'll sell just the individual body. And, you know, popping off the head sculpt is a little tough at first, I gotta say. Actually, yeah, I don't want to go... yeah, it's definitely tough to pop that head off for whatever reason. I'll put this one on there because this one's been on that ball peg. But interchanging the heads, just a, you know, little ball peg, so you kind of get like the head and neck as one. But yeah, it's just really seems to be a chore getting these extra heads on there. But all of the heads look just absolutely great on this Chucky body. Really, really liking it. Now, as far as articulation, as you saw, we do have the ball, so you do get rotation, and you do get forward and back. So that is cool, and side to side. So nice movement on that ball, even with, you know, the neck being connected. You do have a swivel hinge in the shoulders, so that'll pretty much bring them out almost, you know, horizontal. That will swivel all the way around. You do have rotation at the forearm and a single bend, which gives you about that much. And then, of course, the hands do swivel, and you get a little bit of forward and back movement with them. Nothing in the torso. This is kind of like a little bit softer, so it'll flex, but his legs are connected together, as you can see. But kicking forward, you get about that much, and it does kind of bend and make it look a little bit weird here. Kick back about that much. He does have a single bend at the knee, which gives you about 90 degrees. And then the foot will swivel, and a little bit of play going forward and back. And as far as swapping out the hands, it is a tiny little ball joint on there. But swapping out the hands is pretty easy. I haven't had any issue. And he will pretty much hold all of these accessories well with, you know, all of the hands that are provided. But I mean, he holds on to everything really good and doesn't like go falling out or anything like that. So really, really cool. But yeah, this is definitely a very, very cool Chucky figure. Now measuring out this Chucky, he is just a little under 4 inches tall. I don't have any of the other Chuckies to, you know, compare with, but I can bring out another NECA figure, and that is the Freddy Krueger. So that just gives you a little size comparison as far as how tall this figure is. But yeah, guys, that is a look at the ultimate NECA Good Guys Chucky figure. I mean, it is just definitely one to get. It comes with a bunch of different head sculpts. All the head sculpts look absolutely great on the figure. You can pretty much recreate a scene from just about every single movie out there. Very, very cool at the end of the day for the price point. I mean, I picked this up at Toys R Us for 25 bucks. So I think with it being a smaller figure, NECA went ahead and threw in all this other stuff, so you do feel like you're getting your money's worth, which you absolutely are with this figure. I mean, it's just a great, great figure to have. But that is a review, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next figure review. Take care.